So by now you've probably heard the sad story of the boy who disappeared at Dracula's castle, and while I'm not here to speculate on that, I am here to give some context on the lore, because of course I am. So welcome back to Mini Mystery Monday. Today we're talking about Bram Castle, which is the inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. Dracula is a relatively recently written Gothic novel that defined the vampire for the modern era. That being said, the lore that Dracula draws on is very old and comes from oral tradition as well as history. One such story is that of Vlad the Impaler, who was a real Transylvanian man, not a nice man, but not a vampire either. Or was he? And while this castle is the perfect inspiration for a vampire lord's home looming over a Transylvanian town, it is not one that Vlad the Impaler ever spent time at. Sorry to burst your bubble. But I won't leave you empty-handed, because while this castle isn't famous for its vampire lore, Transylvania certainly is, for reasons beyond Vlad the Impaler that have to do with folk beliefs and things like the Strigoi. And like any good castle, this one is haunted. It's said that there's a lady in white, a couple children, and even a haunted monk. Eerie laughter can be heard down the cavernous halls. Now, I can't tell you whether it's safe to go wandering in woods like these in Transylvania. I can only give you lore overviews, but I always say ask the locals in any area, because they're going to have much more detailed folklore and thoughts than me. I can, however, tell you to wish for a safe return for this boy.